So tell me the most strange gift you've ever received. Yeah? Well, here's mine. You know it's gonna be an interesting day when a man shows up with a jar of eggs and water for you. Yeah. Definitely something. Hey y'all. I have something so weird today. I'm carrying around a jar of eggs floating in water that have been sitting on my counter for 2 weeks. It's hard to believe that this is a thing, but it's a thing. Our friend Sean from Keeping It Dutch brought me this as a birthday gift. And I have to say, this is one of the strangest birthday gifts that I've ever received. When one shows up with a jar and literally is like, here you go. I don't know. I didn't know what to think or what to say, but here I am, ready to share it with y'all. Yeah, he drove down from Oklahoma with it in his seat. And he actually put a seatbelt on it. Hold on, I'll show you.
I was going to show you guys something. It's Jamie's birthday from Suits to Boots. And Brandy had made her something we want to give her. We know she's kind of getting into the food preservation and all that. So Brandy made this for Jamie. And we got her some pickling lime. She can add more eggs to it until it fills all the way up. And then she can start making her own. So we thought that'd be cool to give her and get her journey on that. I know they got a freeze dryer, I think, and they're freeze drying some eggs and stuff. This will make it where they can have whole eggs if they want to fry some eggs up to 18 months. So how awesome is that? All right, I'm filling up and then we'll get back on the road.
Yeah, a seatbelt on eggs. Safety first, I guess. Anyway, let's talk about what these are. Friends, what you are looking at is something called water glassed eggs. And these are fresh eggs directly from the chicken. You cannot wash them. This is a thing that I have been told by Sean and his wife Brandy, and then looked up for myself as well. This is a regular big old pickle jar that has not been resealed or recanned. You don't have to do that. But you have to take eggs, fresh eggs that are not store-bought, that have not been washed. What goes around a chicken egg after it's laid is something called a bloom, and it's like a waxy seal to the eggs. And if you wash them with water or any other substance, you have then made it porous. Porous meaning like it can absorb things, and you basically are opening it up to rot then. So then they take the eggs and they put them in the jar. Then they mix up the lime. This is called pickling lime. And mix that in with the water. I think it's a half a cup per gallon, but don't quote me on that exactly. And then you can save these for up to 18 months. And get this, as long as they're covered, you're fine. So this is, I think they said there's 18 eggs in here right now. I bet you that a dozen more would fit. And you just store them in a cool, dry place. So it doesn't need to be in the refrigerator. It doesn't need to be pressure canned or water bath canned. This is it. This is it. It's amazing to me, and is a food storage way should, you know, the power grid go down or whatever the case may be, that you don't need to take up refrigerator space to store your eggs. Now, don't get me wrong. Hold on here. This is terrifying to me. I have a weird thing about eggs anyway. Like, when my chickens initially started to lay eggs, I was not on board with eating them. I don't know why. I was terrified of, like, what if they taste different? What if they make me sick? Because Texas is hot. And a chicken that lays an egg right now, it just doesn't seem right that it should be in 110 degree heat and that I should be able to take it inside, leave it on the counter for up to 30 days and eat it. I was just a little bit nervous. Now, seeing that these have been in a jar on my own counter for 2 weeks and on Sean's counter for a week before, I'm all like, I don't know. So of course there's a float test to test if it's a good egg or a bad egg, but we're not gonna do that today. No. In lieu of the scalding hot 100 and hell degree weather that we've been having for this vivacious summer. I thought that I would take two wonders of the Texas earth and combine them. So first wonder is this little thing right here, this little like, how is this good and how does lime make it good thing. And then I would take these eggs out and just go ahead and see if they're gonna really cook on our concrete. You know how they can say you can fry an egg on the sidewalk, it's so hot outside. I thought we would try that today. So current state, it's about 1:30 in the afternoon. It's 100 degrees right now. And it's been baking on this concrete since, well, 7 a.m. So we're gonna try it at 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, and 4:30 and see how it comes out. Yeah. And then I'll be scraping egg off of our concrete after a while. Sounds fun, doesn't it? It sounds amazing. So here we go. Yay. Yay for glass eggs. Okay, first step is that I actually can't get the jar open because Sean has like master sealed it, or it's completely rotten and has glued itself back together. One way or another, we're gonna need some help. Babe?
What?
Can you help me?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I just need your help opening this jar.
Okay.
I should also mention, that's a really great shirt. I was gonna mention though that I'm a little bit nervous that this is either Sean has tightened it like so tight in a manly way, like as a joke, or it's completely rotten and it's suctioned itself with pressure.
Fermented eggs.
Yeah, so you're up. I'm gonna cook some on the sidewalk. Okay. No. Why'd you run?
Just in case.
They look normal. Okay.
You scared?
I'm terrified.
So they say it'll last 18 months like that.
So the shell feels completely normal, not slimy or anything
Smell
like
it.
that. It smells fine.
Oh, okay. Good luck to you.
Okay.
I'm not trying.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to egg.
Oh, come on. So here's the thing. We're gonna try one right now. I better close that back up, and I will take it back inside. I don't want it to get too hot sitting out here because it really is. It is warm. All right. I really am probably gonna regret this because it's probably gonna bake to the concrete and never gonna come up. But I've always wanted to know, like, is this true? Can you really fry an egg on the sidewalk? All right, 101 degrees. Let's see here. Okay, well the egg looks normal, so I mean that's a step. But so far, we ain't frying nothing. My whites aren't turning white yet. Okay, this might not have been an excellent plan. Might not be hot enough, believe it or not. 101 is just not, it's not enough, and only 5.5 hours of basking in this delicious, fresh hell of weather. Yeah, it's not good when your egg runs all the way to the end of the driveway without ever turning white. There's no sizzle. Maybe it's gotta be blacktop. Maybe that's what it is. This looks like it's gonna keep on going. No sizzle at all. I will say, it sure is hot. So it's kind of baffling to me that it's not doing anything. Just gonna keep on keeping on. But the egg looks good. So we didn't have like 3 separate parts like you do when you have an egg that's been waiting too long to be cooked. It's just not gonna fry. Okay, I want to talk about the shell feeling. So fail on that anyway. But the shell feels normal. It's good and thick. Nothing different. Actually, it cracked normal. My mind is a little blown. Mostly blown that I really thought that this was gonna be productive. So far, all I've done is make a mess. I guess we'll come back in an hour and try again. Just me and my birthday gift going back inside. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes and I was like, maybe I should come outside and see. It's cooked a little. It's cooking, but it's not from the bottom up like I anticipated. Don't, nope. Oh boy. This is funny because she doesn't know if she should touch it or not. And she's gonna leave it. That tells me that this is something not right. It's hot. Baby, it's okay. You don't have to, here, Christmas. Oh, it cooked a little. It cooked a little. Did you see it? It has some solidity to it. She just doesn't know what, she's like, I don't know. It's super. Come on, babies. It's hot. Come with mama. Come on. All right. Oh, I don't know what happened here, but it's cooked, but it's weird. Like super weird. Like it formed like a slimy, not what I thought at all. So I'm gonna try one more here. It's about 4 o'clock now. And my plan of come out here at 1:30, 2:30, 4:30, that all failed. I got busy, okay? So now let's try number 2. Okay. Moving on to number 2. The only thing I will say is the yolks feel a little bit more fragile. So it's not like a fry, like in a pan where it does that. It actually is cooking from top and bottom, but in a very thin way. Like if I had a spatula out here to stir, that might be a better plan. While I was doing that, Lester came out and goes, why don't you try to cook it on steel? Go see if it'll cook on your tractor. And I was like, shouldn't we worry about paint? You're gonna eat that shell this time instead of the actual egg. That's weird. No, you're just gonna lick it and try it? Okay. I know the concrete is very hot on her little toesies. I don't want her to burn, so let's move to the grass. I'm a little nervous about it taking my paint off. Oh my gosh, you can't see this. Maybe you can. You see the line? There is a spider web that goes from that tree all the way down to my garden. What monstrosity is this? And how did it get there? Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna duck under that. That's not scary at all. I don't want to ruin my tractor. Is it gonna take off the paint? I feel, okay, I'm gonna do it, but then I'm gonna spray it off real quick. That's how this is gonna go down. Hold on. Okay, I'm so nervous. I'm leaving the dirt on here just in case. Oh, no, fail. And now I have egg everywhere. I think he just punked me. I think that Lester Morrow just punked me in an incredible way. Apparently, you have to be hotter than hell to cook out here, because ain't happening. Or maybe it's the lime in the eggs. And my most amazing part of this entire video, to be honest with you, is this monstrosity of spider web that you can't see from this angle. Maybe you can. Holy moly. Can you see that? Look. It goes to that tree. Literally all the way up there in that tree. I'm getting the hose. I'm cleaning it up. Fail. Water glass eggs. Fail. Apparently, she is very iffy about the taste of it though, which makes me worry. I don't think I'm gonna eat them. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. I think Lester just punked me. Like, for real. I think that he just actually got me to do something dumb and didn't think that through. I can't believe that he actually talked me into that and made me believe that that was a thing. Apparently it's got to be hotter than 100 in hell in Texas to be able to fry an egg on the sidewalk. But at least I got to enjoy my birthday gift here. Just not sure that that's what Dutch had in mind. Oh boy, get off of there. Get off of there. I do think this counts as cooked though. Like, I guess if your concrete's clean and you want to eat, this'll do. Just maybe not the way that you had ordered your eggs ever. Or maybe it's the lime in there that made him do this. Maybe. Either way, what an adventure. I just have to say a huge thank you to Brandy at Keeping It Dutch and Sean for the really neat birthday gift. It gave me a lot of time to research, and you're going to be so proud. I ate those eggs for breakfast this morning and they were delicious. So water glassing eggs turns out to be something that is a gift that keeps on giving. Thank you so much.